Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Greetings.
Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays. Feliz Navidad. We're getting a little festive today with the Santa hat. It's a Festivus for the rest of us. And we are heading to Booty Bay today, guys. We are leaving Ratchet and the Wailing Caverns behind. That was a fun episode. Last episode, we got to participate in a little bit of world PvP, and we finished the Wailing Caverns. That was quite the dungeon. We didn't get any... Did we get any loot? I don't think we got much. Yeah, probably nothing. I don't remember really getting anything in that dungeon. But it was fun nonetheless. We got to turn in the quests. We finished most of them. And today we are getting prepared for a new dungeon, Shadowfang Keep. And if we want to get to Shadowfang Keep... So what do we do here, guys? We just got killed. Well, I respect this gnome rogue. That's right, drain him! Drain him! I think we just stay on the boat. I'm not releasing. If we release... then I think we're stuck in Ratchet. But yeah, so we're gonna be on quite the going on quite the journey today. We will be heading back to Stormwind, I believe, or Ironforge. Nice, we made it. You just res? Kill this guy. Kill this clown. Yeah, get out of here, clown. That's right. Welcome to Booty Bay. Probably gonna get ganked after that. So yeah, so where's our hearth at? Do we have it back in Ratchet? Okay. So I think Ironforge is probably our best bet, guys. So here we go. Let's turn ourselves into a Christmas. That one. Yeah, this is us. That's us right there. That's us. All right, so let's get the flight point here. That's why we're here, guys. Just want to get the flight point, and then we will be off to probably Ironforge, and then Wetlands, Menethil Harbor, and then we'll be making our journey to Shadowfang Keep. But I need to deal with some loot and all that stuff. Got a decent amount of junk in our bags that we need to sell. And we'll try selling a bit of it on the auction house. We'll see if any of it'll sell. Too cheap, then we'll just vendor it or send it to the bank vault. I hope you guys are having a good holidays, guys. I hope you're staying warm, keeping well fed.
What? Fastest griffins this side of Airy Peak. Want to take a ride?
So there we go. We got our flight point, so let's head back to Ironforge. Hopefully we don't get one shot. But if we do, the goblins will have our back. All right, here we are. We are back in Ironforge, guys, and it's time to talk to the Mage Trainer.
I'm a Gnome Mage trainer, and you're a mage.
That is true. Arcane Missiles, rank 3. Counterspell, we're 100% taking that. I don't know if we'll take I'm going to start saving coin because we actually want to buy our mount. So Counterspell, Dampened Magic, rank 2 we'll take. And what Counterspell does, guys, it's just it's an interrupt. It's a range interrupt, pretty good. Fireball, rank 5. Our Fireball now does 140 to 889 fire damage. An additional 20 damage over 8 seconds. Flame Strike rank 2. Flame Strike now does 96 to 123 fire damage. An additional 88 fire damage over 8 seconds. And Pyroblast rank 2. So our fire spells have just gone bonkers here. Hurls an immense fiery boulder that causes 182 to 239 fire damage and an additional 72 fire damage over 12 seconds. So there we go, guys. Big upgrades. So let's check everything here. I remember our skinning was maxed out, so we want to upgrade that. Our mining's looking okay. Cooking's a little bit behind. We need to catch up on our cooking. And first aid probably could use an upgrade as well. Yeah, we really need to catch up on our cooking, guys. Maybe we'll go on a little hunt and try to farm some meat. So we can get our cooking caught up, because we should be close to 100 or above 100 cooking at the moment, but we're not.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
Okay. Soulbound wrist, so we don't want. These gloves, do you want these gloves? These gloves are better than the ones we have. At least we forgot to put them on. We got these new gloves, 21 armor, 3 intellect, 3 stamina. They replaced our 22 armor, 4 strength, 3 intellect. I'd rather have the stamina than the strength. So we'll get rid of those. And the Seer's Cape we're going to sell, and also the Sizzle Stick we're going to sell as well. The Living Root, I think we'll just hold on to it. It has 12 spirit. We can always just put it on. We need to get spirit, or should I just sell it? We'll just sell it. It's not a big deal. And yeah, now we have a bunch of skins.
Watch your back.
That we need to sell. Let's head over to the auction house. We'll see if we can sell a few of these guys. Make a little bit of coin. Would be nice if we don't have to, just send it over to the bank alt. I haven't been on the bank alt in a while. I do show you guys everything we do on that character. So yeah, this is too cheap. Selling for too cheap, light hides. Medium hides, selling for 1 silver, 96 copper. Damn, that's cheap, man. You wanna know why stuff's probably dirt cheap? Got a lot of botting going on in these anniversary servers. I'm wondering why stuff's so bloody cheap. The reason why it's cheap is because we got this game's flooded with bots. And I'll be talking about that today. It's kind of sad what's going on with that. Yeah, medium leather. It's probably not even worth putting up on the auction house. Light leather, same thing. Okay. Well, how about this stuff? How about the deviate scales and stuff like that? Anybody farming those? Looks like we can sell those. How about this? These sell. It's good. Perfect ones. We'll make some good coin off that. And do we still need the linen? No. Can make some heavy wool bandages though. Make a few more of those. Sell the linen. It's too cheap. People are farming a lot of linen. Maybe I'll try to get rid of the rest of these deviate scales. What's the cheapest price? 198. I think that's us. So we'll put more up for 198. I'll do a WoW UI. I just have it. It can only sell in stacks of 5 at the moment. So 4. I guess we'll sell for 788 or 790. And there we go. Or we could just sell it for 8, see if it sells. Let's put it up for 8. I'll actually put this at 7. 799. Haven't done this version of the auction house in a bit. There we go. And the medium hide sold. No crap. It's 196. So cheap. It's like dirt cheap. Okay, guys, let's maybe we'll vendor some stuff here. Forgot to put this up. Tiger's Eye. I wonder if that'll even sell. Not bad. I hope that sells for 3 silver. I think we might just vendor this stuff. Right? Might as well. We'll make a bunch of coin doing that. It's crazy how the light hides aren't worth anything. They're kind of rare.
Well met.
The medium leather's whatever. Same with light leather.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I guess could send some stuff over. You check out the bank here. I know our bank's full. It's really filling up.
Off with it.
Wonder if we got enough room for the ores and all that. Gonna do a little bit of smelting as well. A little bit of a town episode today, guys, but we will be making our way to Shadowfang Keep soon.
Looking for?
What do we want? I don't know where skinning is. I think I'm pretty sure.
Skinning? The only thing you look like you could skin is your own knee. Ha! Now why don't you go see Balthus Stoneflayer so he can teach you how to properly skin some animals? You'll find him in Fine Spindle's leather goods on the northern side of the Great Forge.
That's funny. I think the cooking one is like right up here. The first aid was back here.
I've heard it said that Deneb Walker holed up in Stromgarde
can't even
has
get
a
a new
book
one?
that is sure to help improve your first aid
That's
techniques.
crazy. I thought at least what skill are we at? First aid 139. We can't even get to the next rank. Oh, it's because we need to get books. Been playing too much Cataclysm. Yeah, we got to go get books, guys. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we'll go buy the books. That's a cool thing to do. It's on the way. So yeah, we'll probably do that. We're gonna buy some first aid books today, guys. Upgrade our first aid. It's on the way to Shadowfang Keep. So let's get our skinning upgraded. There he is.
How are you?
Expert skinning, 50 silver. We
Watch your
take
back.
that. Then we'll do a bit of smelting. And then after that, we'll head back to the bank. We'll have a little chat with Great Father Winter. And then we'll make our way to Menethil Harbor. So we'll make the copper here. Should probably send maybe a few things to the bank hall as well. We don't have any space in the bank. Perfect. Let's make some bronze. Here we go. Back to the common. Should repair our gear, but I think we'll do that in Menethil Harbor. Could have done that over there when we were doing a little bit of smelting. Look at this Warlock mount. We gotta start saving up for our mount. I don't think we'll probably have enough gold by 40, unless we really start farming. And especially with this auction house being like tanked, like everything's dirt cheap. So it's hard to like, you know, make a little bit of coin for yourself. Which is what the botters want.
Interest you on a pint?
They want us to buy gold. Put the feathers in there too. Okay, everything looks good.
They're good.
Sell some items here or send some items away. Should try selling this. That's probably too dirt cheap to sell. Should check the auction house. We'll check it. So I got some coarse blasting powder. I might put that up on the auction house. Just try to sell. I know we're gonna go to do engineering soon, but we could just buy it back off the auction house. You'd assume it'd be more expensive today, but yeah, silver leaf is not worth anything. The botters are botting. They're botting all the silver leaf, tanking the market. Okay, guys, we're going to take a little picture here. A little Christmas photo. Maybe we should do this, like, under the wreath. Okay. Nice to see Great Father Winter, but, like, they got a big lineup. I wonder if anybody ever lines up for that. Like, in an RP server. Kind of like the way we had it before. There we go. You can see, sort of see Great Father Winter in the background. There you go, guys. Very nice. Maybe we should do a little high. A little cheer. Christmas cheer. Okay, there we go.
Woohoo! Salutations.
There you go. All right, guys. Off to Menethil Harbor. We are ready to go. We upgraded our skinning. Got some new abilities. I need to put them on our bars. Fireball rank 5. Flame Strike rank 2. And Pyroblast rank 2. And then we got Dampen Magic as well, rank 2.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
I think not. Looks like we're not the only ones going to Menethil Harbor. Yeah, it's the holiday season, you know. They got all the Christmas movies going on. My favorite one is A Christmas Story. It's a Canadian Christmas movie, and it was filmed in Toronto, where I live, and around that area. It was also filmed in Ohio. Old movie back in the 80s. It came out, and it really resembles what it's like growing up as a kid back in that time as like a young Canadian kid in like Toronto or something like that. That's what it reminds me of. And that's why it's my favorite Christmas movie. It's called A Christmas Story. Pretty basic name. But there's some funny moments in it. I won't ruin any of it for anybody if you haven't seen it, but I recommend checking it out. A lot of good Christmas movies out there. Recently watched The Grinch as well with Jim Carrey. He did a great job playing the Grinch. Really damn good job. It's cool that we like walked through this like path that we're taking on the Griffin. Like we actually went down here. I guess that's how somebody probably like learned the path, right? They're like on the griffin. They're like, okay, we'll go this way. I wonder if we can get up here. It's amazing that people like figured out how to do that. All right, here we are back in Menethil Harbor. Do we have a flight point to?
Where would you like to fly to?
No, we
Farewell.
don't. So it's time, guys, for us to. Should we have our hearth at? Probably here. This is a good spot. Like wetlands questing wouldn't be too bad.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell
'Cause I
and
know
kegs to
we
empty.
currently have it as Ratchet, and I know for a fact we won't be going back to Ratchet anytime soon. Should probably take these health pots. We got no pots. I swear I got a bunch of pots. Did I use them all? I put them in the bag. I don't know. I swear we got like a stack of pots in a chest. No, whatever. But here we are on the road again, guys, doing the traveling part of the game. It's a big part of the game. But once you get all the flight points, you are good to go. Forgot to repair. We'll repair at another pit stop. So what we're doing, guys, is we're heading over to the Arathi Highlands. And then we're going to Hillsbrad. And then from Hillsbrad, we're heading over to Silver Pine. And while we're doing that, we might as well queue up for a dungeon. Looks like it's a little packed right now. Everyone's just looking for a tank. And speaking of bots, guys, yeah, there's a lot of bots going on. It's kind of insane how deep it is. There's a YouTuber named Mad Skills HC. I think I might have talked about this in a previous video, but it's more relevant to this playthrough. So what he does is Mad Skills HC. He plays on the hardcore servers, and he like gets bots killed, gets botters killed on the hardcore servers. And how he does that is he kites mobs. Say like this is like an elite dragon. He'll like attack it and kite it, and hunters are the best at that. And then he'll bring it around a bot, wait for the bot to get onto the aggro table of the mob that he's kiting by just like, you know, using an ability like this. Like, you know, the Arcane Intellect, that would do it. Or anything like Frost Armor. You can get on the aggro table by doing that. Oh man. Getting beat up. Okay, good, we got away. Come on. See, we would be on the aggro table there if he like disappeared. So what he does is he feign deaths, which drops all your aggro or the hunter's aggro, and then it goes and attacks the bot, and the bot dies. And then the botters get pissed off, and they message this guy telling him like, all you're doing is raising the gold price and yada yada yada. And eventually they got so sick and tired of him that they started threatening him with pretty serious threats. I'm not going to talk about those here, but serious threats that you'd be concerned about. And he actually found another botter who wasn't threatening him, but just a person to talk to learn more about the botting situation. And this guy is a botter himself from Europe. And he's just a casual botter. I'd say he's like a small-time botter. And he runs 6 bots, I think, while he's doing something else on his computer. And he watches those 6 bots on his monitor. So nobody can really catch him or notice that he's a bot, because if anybody does get suspicious about what he's doing, he just, you know, clicks over, looks at the character that's being talked to, talks to the person who thinks he's a bot, and then, you know, moves on with his botting after he like proves he's not a bot. and just goes back to botting again. And he says he makes around $2,000 a month from his 6 bots. Is that true? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we'll just believe him. And he's telling this guy Mad Skills HC that there's a Taiwan botting mafia that is that threatens him because he's a botter and he's like taking their, I guess, their profit share. You know, he's competition to them somewhat. And they are supposedly running 12,000 bots. It's like a huge bot operation. And if you think about this, guys, if he's making so-called $2,000 with 6 bots, these guys have 12,000 bots. That means they would be making $4 million with those bots. Now, let's cut the cost down. Obviously, there's a subscription fees. Now, say you want to get subscription fees per month for 12,000 bots, that would be $180,000 a month. It's pretty expensive. And then you got like electricity and then all that other stuff, right? So let's cut it down to like 2 million, 1 to 2 million, we'll say, that they're making per month. Which is insane. That's an amazing amount of money. Like that's like a corporation. You know what I mean? That's amazing. Like, I don't know, it's insane. So I don't know if they're selling that much WoW gold. That would be I don't know if there's a market like that for WoW gold. I'd never bought WoW gold ever in my life. But there's people that do, quite a few. I've known a few people that have done it. And yeah, so these guys got sick of him, you know, killing their characters. So they started doing personal threats and they doxed him. These threats are serious. Like, they sent mail to his house. Supposedly there's like, they're so serious that they have people that take like a letter and then put it under your door. So they know where you live, pretty much. That's what they're saying. It's pretty serious. I would 100% be contacting the police if that ever happened, but I don't know what that can they do, right? Are they going to stop a botting operation on the other side of the world? No, you know what I mean? And these are probably like pretty serious criminal organizations that have the bankroll to pay people to do some shady stuff and you know, stupid stuff like, you know, threaten people by writing letters and putting it under their door, and also doxing you, finding out where you live, right? I guess if you're a YouTuber, it's probably a little bit easier. Like me, for instance, you know, it's some people already have me sort of doxed, like down to like, you know, Canada, Toronto. Toronto's a pretty big city, but I'm pretty much doxed myself by saying that. But yeah, it's interesting what's going on. And he was kind of scared of threats, and supposedly he was gonna like quit and like not do this anymore. He didn't want to deal with these threats. He was worried. He's like, this isn't worth it. And he decided to quit. But supposedly he's coming back, and he's actually gonna take on the bots and keep doing what he's doing. And all the power to him. I hope he stays safe and nothing happens to him. And these people that are botters are just, you know, bluffing him, trying to scare him. Because what he's doing, I don't know how much money they're losing. I think the people that are just mad are most likely. I wonder how much they're making. Who knows? But to threaten somebody like that is pretty toxic. That's for sure. But we live in a society now, or like a day and age, where people just get threatened on the internet all the time. But when it's at your doorstep, that's a whole nother level, right? All right, so it looks like we got a group for Shadowfang Keep, so I'm excited about that. Gonna get flight point here. Might die here. Good thing we got Nova. Good thing that it hit. Actually didn't get resisted. So we're going to get a flight point here, and we're going to repair. It would be nice if... I think we have enough time, man. Like, there's no way these guys are just hanging out at SFK. They're not. Okay, good. We got tons of time.
How are you?
We're all down in Stormwind hanging out. So we got a lot of time, guys. No worries. We're going to get all the flight points. I'm going to go back and double check and make sure I got the flight point here. Because I didn't. There we go. Nice. So we got that flight point now. Perfect. And now we're going to head over here and we're going to make our way to Deneb Walker. Sells scrolls and potions. And not only does he sell scrolls and potions, but he also sells first aid books and to level us up. We're going to go pick up a book from him. I think he sells at least one book. And I know we get max first aid. We have to go back to Theramore Isle, and then we have like a little triage quest where we have to heal soldiers. And the thing is, like, you would think, like, why isn't Microsoft, you know, that now owns Blizzard, why aren't they doing anything to stop these bots? The reason why is because to counteract botters, you have to pay money, like big money, right? To counter them. And so say they're making $1 million a month, that means Microsoft would have to pay, you know, at least $1 million a month, 500 grand to pay a group of people to keep up with them. Because supposedly what happens is they have, like, say, like, when you hear about ban waves, like, oh, Blizzard banned 3,000 players. So say they have 12,000 bots, right? Supposedly each bot is running a different botting software. So every 1,000 bots are running a different botting software. So say Warden, which is the software that Blizzard has to catch these botters, bans 3,000. Which means they only caught like 3 different versions of software. There's another 9 different versions of software still around, and these botters are still going. So 9,000 bots survive. And then in a month from now, they make some new software because they're making an insane amount of money. And the 3,000 bots they banned are back. So it's like a constant war. And clearly, like, if Microsoft or Blizzard talked to Microsoft, or, you know what I mean? Microsoft would say no, like, we don't want our shareholders paying for this. Right? It's not worth it. Like, they're not going to get any value from that. And not only that, these botters are lining Microsoft's pockets by paying $180,000 a month in subscription fees. So they have no incentive to really get rid of it. So it's really on the player base to stop it. And you can never stop. It's an I don't know. I don't really blame the company, man. There isn't a single MMO that stopped botting. And the only way to stop botting is they have to be like, hey, you have to download this intrusive software onto your computer. And nobody's like really down to do that. So they can like track bots, but the thing is, they could even find a way to get around that. So here we go, expert first aid under wraps. We're gonna get some more TP runes, and there's we're gonna have to come back because we're gonna want to get manual heavy. Can we get that now? Nice, we can actually buy it now. Perfect. You just can't learn it yet. So we got manual heavy silk bandage and manual mage weave. So when we want to learn heavy silk, we just get the book and use it, and we learn heavy silk bandage and mage weave bandage. We're all ready to go. And this is where you go, guys. Stromgarde Keep. That's where you meet Deneb Walker and get all your first aid books, all your school books. Alright, so we did that. Now we're going to be going to South Shore, guys. That's the next stop. Hopefully we don't run into the undead patrol. This is a patrol you got to watch out for if you're horde. Hardcore. Look at this guy, dude. Come here, come here, come here. Save me, dude. What are you guys doing? That was a syndicate prowler. It's like, you guys let me die. Call yourselves Stromguard guards? Wow, we got shanked. We got. I thought that was a horde player. I know it looked like a human, but I think you can get like a. I forget what it's called, but there's something that can make you look like a pirate. I know there's something that make you look like a skeleton. No war chief's blessings, Robin. That sucked. And then our Nova got resisted. That was too bad. Yeah, good. Alright, where the heck are they? Where are they? Did you guys get summoned? I wonder if they got a summon. Are they inside? The stockade? I didn't queue up for the stockade. Oh, is this SFK? I queued up SFK. No, I queued up Terminal Stockade. Oh my gosh, dude. Should we just do stockade? I'm on my way back. Okay, we'll do stockade. I got TP instead. We'll do we'll do that. We'll do stockade. That was hilarious. I thought we're going all the way here to do Shadowfang Keep, but it's okay. We got our hearth set, and then we'll just take a flight up here, and then we'll get we'll get something going with SFK soon. I didn't think I could do stockade at this level. Stockade or just enough. If they kick me, they kick me. Doesn't matters, but at least we got the books. Kind of feel like I feel like I'm trolling these guys here in my bed. I don't really like wasting. Well, keeping people waiting. You know what I mean? It's not a cool thing to do. But it's an honest mistake, I guess. Stockade. Shadowfang Keep, sort of the same. I was talking about bots, right? Classic, me. Having trouble focusing on multiple things at once. Alright, let's get out of here. Back. It's Ironforge Stormwind on the way. Please don't let me die, dude. Just kill that yourself. You should be good. Nice fear, man. And here we are. We're back in Stormwind, guys. Do we have any quests for this place? Retrieval from Marin. I think there's one here. Like here, inside. Yeah, we'll just pick those up. They're probably already in there doing the quest, or doing the dungeon. It's good. We're gonna do like a dungeon tour. See how fast we do the stockade. Not too sure we could do it this episode. I might start a next episode, guys. We'll do the stockade, and then maybe I can get a. I'll probably head back to the wetlands, maybe do some quests. Let's pick up these.
What can I do for you? The uprising must be quelled. I need your assistance. If word gets out that the prison is overrun, I will lose my job. This is a case of foul play if I've ever seen one. But what's important now is forcing these prisoners into submission for the safety of Stormwind. The punishment for insurgency is death. Kill some of these deviants. That ought to get things under control. Ah, Let's get one thing straight, adventurer. I don't trust you, but with the situation as it is, you probably won't make a difference. So here's how it's going to be. Go down there and have your talk with Thread. If you're really on our side, then kill him and bring me his head when the job's done. And if it turns out you're on his side and don't come out, when we find you, you'll die along with the rest of the maggots.
All right, guys. Well, that is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you guys had a happy holiday. Next episode, we will continue with the Santa hat, and we will be doing the Stockade Dungeon. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.